toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. Running to Green. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that second and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat, and that helped lead to that successful play.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Navy Midshipmen offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, Navy.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Navy! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Hines is back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Flanagan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. Here's the handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, midshipman. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to move them on the counter. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He's going to run it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Jones. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quickly to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 22 on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Jones. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
Hi there, Holden. How's it going? Appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they make the play and make sure there's not any opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Navy will go back on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And it's a fumble on the play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that... drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The midshipmen come to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man all by himself. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, midshipmen. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's hooked. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. Explosive play has him set up. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. He'll do it himself. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give on the inside. Push down for the tackle. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top, otherwise.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And that is the beautiful thing about zone coverage. Everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, and they're supposed to break on the football. They see the slant, they break on it, get a hand on it. Nice job by this defense with vision on the quarterback.
Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Navy quick to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. .25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on third down. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end trying to get in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Church. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Navy offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense...
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really...
Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this game.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pressure The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McAfee. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alrighty, y'all. That's gonna be it for a little bit. We'll get back on here in a little while and do some of our Nebraska Dynasty. I appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the Navy Dynasty we're doing over here. We're not playing very many ranked teams this year. Our schedule did not fall on the good side of the Big Ten, so we'll see what happens. That's why we're still number 11. We should be much higher ranked by now, but have not really played any ranked teams. We've only had that one ranked team that we've played so far, which is, like I said, weird for our schedule. Usually we play 2 or 3 by now, but it is what it is. We'll get up there eventually, and we've got the number 1 team to play as well at the end of the year, which is Ohio State. So we'll see how that goes. But yep, I appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream, and we'll see you here in a little bit, probably this afternoon sometime. So thanks, peace. So we're out of here for a little bit, and we'll be back later on this afternoon. Thanks for stopping in and checking it out, everybody. I appreciate you. Peace.